Cavaliers. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And for Toronto, and if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, Bia, you remember when the conversation was you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. Two of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
Now here's Garland from the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. That shot is off. Pass to Mitchell. Abaji with a rebound. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I spoke with the Raptors head coach. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Pass to Lawson. Toronto passing it around. The 3 sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense. Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
Okoro, no good. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Abaji.
Man, good whistle there.
Evan Mobley.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for Toronto.
The first one falls. A top-flight offense in Cleveland. Doris, what makes them so formidable?
Well, generally speaking, if you are great at multiple things. They have elite shot creation in the backcourt. They have size and finishing ability up front. They can hurt you at all 3 levels of offensive opportunity. And boy, their three-point range is deep, BA.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Allen defending. Lawson passes to Abaji. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Cavaliers trail by 4. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Now here's Rozier. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Abaji. And that one's long. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, my goodness. A little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Number 66, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Tyson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And so he hits both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Garland against Rozier. From deep, Mitchell. Keeps it alive. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
Here's Lawson. No points yet. Here's the three. Sinks the tray.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Okoro on the wing. The putback. Can't get the putback. Raptors lead by 3. Here's Lawson. Outside for Rozier. Buries it down low.
Well, Terry Rozier, the guard, undersized, but making the defenders pay inside.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Rozier against Garland. Puts it up from 15. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Pass to Abaji. Takes the 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Okoro outside. Cleveland gets it back. Tyson with the bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Abaji. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Rozier outside. Over Garland. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Garland for 3. Second chance shot. Allen can't get it to go.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Rozier outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Lawson. Still without a bucket. That shot missing. Pass to Garland. Now here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Tipped. 4-3. That one's good. Garland for 3. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Toronto passing it around. 3-pointer, no good. Cavaliers trail by 3. Now Okoro. From deep, Mitchell. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Out left to the wing. Shot is up. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. 15 points in the game.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Toronto has gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Lawson. And it's Tyson with a rebound. And the Cavs shooting right around 42% in the first. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Back to Rozier. Abaji, pass to Rozier. Clock at 6. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And Cleveland has possession. 4-point game. And Cleveland calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Toronto making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Strus comes in for Okoro. And it's Martin in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Wade. Strus the pass to Garland. Pass to Martin. Out to the right wing. Wide open look. Basket counts. Tyson's gotten his second bucket. For Toronto, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Rozier finds Anthony. From about 19, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team foul.
Wow, the fans are loud in here tonight, Doris. Early season hype is all around us.
This building feels electric right now. Listen, the standings are wide open. Hope is in the air. It's contagious.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Cleveland.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Raptors with a lead. Anthony outside. Launches a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Porter. Martin outside. Pass to Strus.
Toronto foul. Ochai Agbaji. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Porter. And Rozier pulls it down. Rozier's got 4 rebounds now.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Pass to Agbaji. And here's Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 6-point Toronto lead.
Well, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
The first 2 minutes.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Raptors ball.
With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. Fourth, the Raptors.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
.149 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Agbaji. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Now here's Anthony. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Brooklyn. And he lays it up and in. Anthony's got 5 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Wade. Back to Porter. They need this. The shot, no good. Toronto shooting a fantastic 52% in the first. Here's Lawson. Yet to see a basket. Outside for Rozier. Up and over Porter. Rozier can't get it to go.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Tyson. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
To the paint. From down in the low post, it goes.
Assistant.
And now it's just a 4-point Toronto lead.
Listen, Max Strus is a tremendous shooter, but there is more to his game. He is a very willing passer.
Here's Anthony. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Raptors out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Raptors lead by 4. They've got Terry Rozier, and it's Lawson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Anthony. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And here's Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Rebound Toronto.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Rozier. Three-pointer. Strus grabs the miss.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now here's Strus. Still no points. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Doris, if you want the definition of a solid NBA player, Max Strus fits the bill.
Absolutely, BA, and there's a couple reasons for that. First and foremost, his competitive toughness is on display nightly. The guy never gives up on a play. You can ask him to guard up a position because he's got physical strength. He's a fearless knockdown shooter, and if you give him any space from 3, he's going to catch his rhythm and have a big night.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. DA, back to you.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And so here is Toronto following the score by Cleveland. Anthony misses. Mitchell with the ball. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Anthony misses. And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. What a jam by Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Well, Donovan Mitchell putting that elite athleticism to work. How about his ability to be a factor on the glass?
Three-pointer, Anthony. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Well, this is a shot he hits with regularity. Defense trying to close, just not good enough.
Pass to Mobley. From deep, Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
One guy will not back down from a challenge. Donovan Mitchell answers that 3 right back.
Here's Anthony. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Allen. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Anthony. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And the Raptors call time here. Well, Doris, offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Ryan, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
here for Toronto. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Okoro's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Shed. Lets it go from deep. And he buries his first look.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland, the pass to Okoro, is rebounded by Barrett. Toronto has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Fires from deep. Toronto the rebound. Toronto passing it around. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Mitchell. Toronto making their last shot. And he's going for the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Fires the 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Raptors foul. Walter. First personal foul. First team foul.
Allen, the pass to Garland. Lets it fly.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
The 3, Barrett. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. The 3 from Mitchell. Big response from Mitchell.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Here's Shed. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Edgecombe. Over to the left wing. Shed, that's good. Shed's got 5. Now Garland. Gets an open look and hits it.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Pass to Edgecombe. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Unable to get that one. On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 16-7 run. Now here's Barrett, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Edgecombe. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From deep, Mitchell.
Come on.
Cleveland gets it back. Garland, the pass to Okoro. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Assist goes to
Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Edgecombe. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Missed inside. Raptors lead by 7. Here's Shed. He's got 5. Releases. Great D that time from Allen.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Martin comes in for Okoro. And it's Porter Jr. in for Darius Garland. Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Porter. He's off on the layup. The Raptors shooting at 44% on the second, a decent rate. To the right side. Walter from outside. Offensive rebound. Barrett can't hit. And it's Porter with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's stolen away. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Shed. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Here's Shed. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Edgecombe. Second chance effort. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Tyson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Right side Porter. Now here's Mobley. Doesn't go that time. Here's Walter. No made baskets yet. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Walter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Toronto.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Martin takes it in. Misses in close. Raptors lead by 10. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And Cleveland making a change here. Strus has checked in. That one falls.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Cavaliers trail by 14. To the inside. Strus. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Edgecombe. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. And the Raptors lead by 15.
You just have to get somebody out on Edgecombe. He's not a guy you want to leave open.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting only 42%. Porter, the pass to Wade. Here's Tyson. Fires from the line. The rebound by Shed. 1:21 left to play in the second quarter. Right side, Barrett. Pass to Shed. Porter with the steal. All alone on the break. Toronto grabs the miss. And here is Barrett. Here's Edgecombe. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Martin outside. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Cleveland ball.
Mobley, he's checked in for Wade.
Substitution, Evan Mobley.
And Cleveland has possession. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Tyson. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Tyson's got 11 points.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
The shot misses. Mobley with some nice D. Porter in the post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. 30 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Raptors up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what you see out there?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
Looking at Cleveland, Jack, your thoughts?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Kicking off the second half, here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Abaji. He's scoreless. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Okoro. And Rozier pulls it down.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Started by Okoro. He is rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Garland. No good from 11 feet. Pass to Abaji. Back to Rozier. And the layup falls. Rozier's got 6 points.
That's the thing about Rozier, guys. He is fearless. He's willing to take on contact from anybody.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Mobley. No good.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Mobley down low. Outside for Mitchell. Okoro outside. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Toronto. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot. And checking out Cleveland, They're in 7th place right now.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they came into this season hoping to take a big leap forward. But so far, it just hasn't happened.
Yeah, it hasn't been all bad, though. I mean, they've had some nice wins, and even if they're not an elite-level team, they still have the look of a playoff team.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
Yeah, I think Coach calls this timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Lawson comes in for Barrett. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. Number 1, the Raptors.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Now here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. And he lobs it up top. Allen finds Garland. Allen outside. Garland against Rozier. From deep, Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Nothing yet for him here in the 3rd quarter. Up again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together, so there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. Anthony's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Outside Mitchell. 2 in the cold spell. Anthony grabs the board.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
For 3. And the Raptors get it back. Mobley with the block.
Boy, Mobley read that the entire way. His defensive instincts are so good.
Here's Mitchell. Off target at the rim. Raptors lead by 22. Pass to Agbaji. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. Agbaji's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Inside. Mobley, no good. And it's Toronto's ball. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Pass to Rozier. Tries again. He can't get it to go. Okoro, the defensive effort.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Garland for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Garland's got 15 points.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
And the shot goes in.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And here are the Cavaliers now. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Allen finds Garland. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Cleveland substitution, Dean Wade.
Here's Garland. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Agbaji. Now Rozier, guarded by Garland. Just 4 to shoot. Rozier can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. They get it again.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Here's Lawson, checked by Mitchell. Pass to Rozier. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rozier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There is no fear when it comes to Terry Rozier. This guy is a scorer at heart, even if it means getting it done in the painted area.
Cleveland shooting just 35% from the floor. Garland for 3. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Rozier looking around. Pass to Abaji. 13 feet out. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Banked it in off the glass. Garland's got 20.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
And here's Rozier. Give him 8. And the layup is good off the glass. Rozier's got 10 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Cleveland calls timeout.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tyson, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. Martin, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Porter Jr. in for Darius Garland. Now here's Martin. On the wing, Wade. Drains the triple. Wade's got his first 3 points of the game.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Here's Mobo. Over to the wing. Anthony outside. The baseline, Jay. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Barnes against Strus. Barnes, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Allen. Bobo with a rebound. Toronto leading by 20. Down low. Here's Anthony. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's tipped. And they get it back. Allen finds Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tyson. Cleveland again missing. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Anthony with it. He's got 12. Bobo. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Tyson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Martin outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against the Pacers, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Now here's Quickly. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The three from Barnes. They get the rebound. Jacks up a three. He drops it from range.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Well, Cleveland's shooting only 36% so far in this game. And he's going for the oop here. Here comes Toronto on the push. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Tyson. Cleveland working the ball around now. From deep, Strus. Cleveland the rebound. The shot by Tyson, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Pass to Mobo. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. And here comes Cleveland. The shot by Tyson, no good. Here's Mobo. Left side Barnes. The shot no good.
Yeah, they're winning despite his performance here, and they have had his back all night.
Porter, the pass to Allen. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Toronto has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Walter. Misses off the left iron. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Strus. Here's Tyson. He's got 13. The three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Mobo's got 5 rebounds in the game. The three from Quickly. The shot no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Walter. Then there's Anthony. Then there's Barnes. And it's Mobo in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Raptors lead by 23. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barnes. Here's Anthony. Tice defending. Fades away. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Martin finds Porter. And there's the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Barnes, no good.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Travers, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Walter. Pass to Anthony. Takes one from 10 feet. Not going to go that time. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Now here's Martin. He's closely guarded. Walter pulls it in. Walters has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mobo. The 11-footer. Tice grabs the miss. Here's Travers to the paint. Porter gets the bucket.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Toronto leading by 21. Pass to Mobo. It's Barnes on the wing. And here's Anthony. Tice defending. Lets the 3 fly. And Anthony hits from deep. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Travers. And here's Martin. Clock at 6. Here's Tice. Back to Martin. Cleveland working the ball around now. Another shot. Here's Wade. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Outside Barnes. There's the 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Porter from outside. Barnes with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Connects from downtown. Anthony's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Quickly from outside. Pure from three-point range.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Porter gets the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now quickly. Pass to Mobo. Quickly against Porter. Here's Mobo. Right wing. Here's Walter. They shoot again. And he sinks the layup. Mobo's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Quickly from outside. Travers with a rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Wade. Here's Porter. Walter pulls it in. Walters has got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Anthony hits the trifecta. Anthony's got 23.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And Cleveland has possession following the three-point basket by Toronto. And here's Porter outside. Again, Porter missing.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Mobo gets the bucket.
Mobo from Jacoby Walter.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Wade. Rebound Toronto. Mobo's got rebound number 8 now. Quickly outside to the inside. Mobo gets the bucket.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Travers. Looking to win the run. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
And we've got a line change for Cleveland. Garland with the ball. Now quickly defending. Just 2 to shoot. Garland, no good. And it's Toronto's ball. Quickly outside. Fades and shoots. The offensive rebound. Mobo gets the bucket.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mobley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's a high basketball IQ by Evan Mobley. This guy uses the aggressiveness of the defender against him. Smart play.
A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Martin comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Porter Jr. in for Garland. And both free throws good for Mobley.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And that one's good. Quickly.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Martin outside. Wide open. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Mobo. Out to the right wing. Anthony, left side. Now here's Porter. Pass to Okoro. The 3 is up. Rebound Toronto. Walters has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's quickly. Porter pulls it in. The Cavaliers shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Here's Walter. He's guarded by Porter. Quickly outside. Anthony misses. The Cavaliers shooting 34% thus far in this game. Okoro. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Barnes.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Isaac Okoro at the line for 2.
That one misses. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Outside Barnes. Hits a three-pointer.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Mobo. Back to Anthony. On the wing quickly. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Okoro. Mobo with a rebound. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. 1:49 left in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the rejection. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. It's Martin on the wing, guarded by Quickly. Martin, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down. And he's now got the double-double.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
That free throw good from Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Now here's Porter. 55 seconds left in the game. Mobley, right side. Martin finds Porter. And it's all from three-point range.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And here's Barnes. Pass to Mobo. Right wing. Walter from outside. Is rebounded by Okoro. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Here's Walter. Anthony outside. Pass to Mobo.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Mobley, 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Raptors.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter of this one. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.